Good morning. It is Monday, September 23rd, and today is the memorial of St. Padre Pio. This is Michigan Mornings from Ave Maria Radio and the Ave Maria Radio app. I'm Matthew Handley. Coming up, I have your local community calendar, but first, your local weather and this news. Shrine Catholic High School and Academy in Royal Oak was closed briefly on Friday after police responded to the school for what ended up being a false alarm. Royal Oak police say officers were called to the school around 7:45 a.m. after a toy handgun was found on a desk in a counseling office. Police say a student misunderstood the situation and called 911. Officials say they swept the school out of an abundance of caution and determined there was no threat. Former President Donald Trump will hold a town hall on the automobile industry Friday evening in Warren. Trump will speak at Macomb Community College starting at 6 p.m. The event will follow another campaign appearance made by the 45th president in suburban Grand Rapids on Friday, and Republican vice presidential nominee J.D. Vance will campaign in Traverse City on Wednesday. The latest Decision Desk HQ polling average has Trump 1 point behind Kamala Harris here in Michigan. In other election news, the mayor of the majority Muslim city of Hamtramck, Amer Ghalib, wrote in a Facebook post yesterday evening that he is endorsing Donald Trump for president. Ghalib said that while he and Trump don't agree on everything, he called the former president the right choice at the critical time. Ghalib and Trump met in Flint last week for a private 20-minute conversation. And absentee ballots for the November election will be available for voters on Thursday. People who are on the permanent absentee voter list will immediately get the ballot mailed to them. You can also vote early and in person this year, with that starting on October 26th. Archbishop Alan Vigneron blessed the Sacred Heart Major Seminary's new John Paul II Propaedeuic Wing last week. The wing is a living and prayer space for first-year seminarians working through a year of personal and spiritual formation, which requires them to give up technology. The new wing is a repurposed residence hall, and the Archdiocese of Detroit currently has 9 men in the inaugural Propaedeutic program. Jared Goff tossed a couple of touchdown passes to lead the Detroit Lions to a 20-13 win over the Arizona Cardinals at State Farm Stadium yesterday. Goff finished the game completing 18 of 23 passes for 199 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception as the Lions moved to 2-1. In baseball, Kerry Carpenter and Spencer Torkelson propelled the Detroit Tigers to a 4-3 win over the Baltimore Orioles at Camden Yards. Carpenter was 2 for 3 with 2 solo home runs, and Torkelson chipped in with a solo homer of his own. The Tigers won the series with the victory and are 82-74. Detroit is now tied with Kansas City for the second wildcard spot in the American League with 6 games to go. This is Michigan Mornings from Ave Maria Radio. Now this. We may see some scattered rain showers this morning until about 8 a.m. Otherwise, we'll have mostly cloudy skies in the Motor City and a high around 73. Tonight will be cloudy with lows dipping to 61. Tomorrow, showers are likely throughout the day and our high will be near 74. Wednesday will be sunny with temperatures in the mid-70s, and Thursday will be sunny with highs in the upper 70s. We'll start the day with cloudy skies in Saginaw, but it should gradually become more sunny as the day rolls on. Our high will be 71. Tonight will be cloudy with lows around 56. Tomorrow, showers are likely throughout the day. Our high will be near 74. Wednesday will be partly sunny with temperatures in the mid-70s, and Thursday will be sunny with highs in the upper 70s. Welcome back to Michigan Mornings. I'm Matthew Handley. Here is your Ave Maria Radio Community Calendar. On Saturday, September 28th, the Office of Black Catholic Ministry is hosting a father-son breakfast at Sacred Heart Major Seminary from 8:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. The program will feature breakfast, fellowship, and discussions on topics affecting Black men, Black youth, and a Catholic response. Adults are $15 and under 18 is $10. Registration is online at aod.org. The Archdiocese of Detroit is ordaining 4 men to the diaconate on October 5th at 10 a.m. Archbishop Vigneron will preside. The Mass is by invitation only, but you can watch online at aod.org/live masses. The Archdiocese of Detroit is hosting the 31st Annual Mass for Commerce on Wednesday, October 16th at Sacred Heart Major Seminary in Detroit. Join Southeast Michigan businesses and professionals and celebrate the Eucharist in thanksgiving for God's gifts of love and grace. More information and registration is online at aod.org. Add your event to the community calendar at avemariaradio.net and click on Community. Welcome back to Michigan Mornings. I'm Matthew Handley. Here is your Ave Maria Radio community calendar. The Diocese of Saginaw is hosting a back-to-school Mass on Sunday, September 29th at 5 p.m. at the Cathedral of Mary of the Assumption in Saginaw. Students and families are invited to wear school spirit, jerseys, and uniforms. The Diocese of Saginaw is hosting an equipping day for the Rescue Project. Join diocesan officials at the Center for Ministry in Saginaw for video and live presentations with information and tools to implement the Rescue Project in your local parish. The event is Wednesday, October 2nd from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. The deadline for registering is September 27th, and that can be done at saginaw.org. On Friday, October 11th, Bishop Robert Gruss and the clergy of the Diocese of Saginaw are hosting an evening of healing at the Cathedral of Mary of the Assumption. Confession begins at 5 p.m., followed by Mass at 6:30 and a healing service at 7:30. No registration is required, and more information is on saginaw.org. Add your event to the community calendar at avemariaradio.net and click on Community. What keeps our children faithful after they grow up and become adults? Dr. Greg Popchak has details from the research on his program, More to Life.
A lot of parents believe because they did the things, right? We went to Mass every week. We sent our kids to school, Catholic school. They went to youth group, those kinds of things, that they're going to grow up to be Catholic, or that they were altar servers at one point, Unfortunately, the research really shows that in order for any of those outside things to stick, even Mass attendance, which is essential to our faith, right? It's the summit and source of our faith. In order for those outside things to stick, kids need to experience the faith as the source of the warmth in the home. They need to be able, for our homes don't have to be perfect, right? But they need to be able to see that because we are a Catholic family, because we are a Christian family, that faith is making a difference in the way we relate to each other, a positive difference in the way we relate to each other. When I look at my friends' families, my friends who aren't Catholic or who aren't Christian, I need to be able to see that there's something different about the way our family operates because of our faith. We are closer to each other. We struggle differently, right? And it somehow brings us closer together.
More to Life is coming up today at 10 a.m. here on Ave Maria Radio. I'm Matthew Handley. That does it for this edition of Michigan Mornings. Lord willing, I will talk to you again tomorrow. And until then, goodbye.